Erling Haaland, Viktor Gyökeres, Harry Kane and Robert Lewandowski are all great strikers in their own right, but Isak is the best of the lot. Watch the whole video and then let us know if you agree or not. Alexander Isak has been a revelation for Newcastle since they signed him in August 2022 and is leading the charge of this new era of Geordie football and is trying his best to drag his team into a Champions League spot for next season. When he's in the goals, Newcastle look very hard to beat and very dangerous going forward. Isak is the talisman for the club and, of course, their main source of goals. Newcastle fans will be hoping they can keep hold of him, as there seems to be some doubt over Isak's current contract and the club's financial difficulties, which we will dive into soon. Isak scored 21 goals in 27 starts in only his second season for the Magpies and made a late charge for the Golden Boot and will for sure have his eyes on that prize again this season, despite Mo Salah being ahead of him right now and Haaland's ever-presence near the top of the list. So, what is it that makes him the best striker in the world? Isak's first touch, close control, and dribbling are exceptional for a player of his 6'4" stature. His technical proficiency allows him to operate effectively in tight spaces and unlock stubborn defences with some silky footwork. Isak's dribbling ability is a crucial aspect of his game. He is able to take on defenders in one-on-one situations with a high degree of skill and composure. His ball control is excellent, as shown by his first touch for the second goal against Southampton in late January, which was the sign of a world-class player. He's comfortable with his feet, which makes him unpredictable and difficult to defend against. This fluidity in his dribbling allows him to glide past defenders and create goal-scoring opportunities. Isak's finishing is another element that sets him apart from many other forwards. He has the ability to finish with both feet and is equally comfortable scoring with his head. What makes his finishing so remarkable is his composure. Whether it's a one-on-one with the goalkeeper, a header from a cross, or a long-range strike, Isak rarely panics in front of goal. His calmness under pressure has earned him a reputation as a reliable goalscorer. His ability to pick his spot and execute a precise finish is indicative of his maturity, especially considering his age. Isak doesn't rely on power alone, but places a premium on accuracy and timing, making him a constant threat in the penalty area. Linked to this, Isak's footballing IQ, often evidenced by his off-the-ball movement, is one of his most underrated qualities. He has an uncanny ability to find space, time his runs perfectly, and anticipate the flow of play, which is key to a modern striker. While many forwards rely solely on their physical attributes, Isak's intelligence off the ball is what makes him such a well-rounded forward. His positioning and movement in the final third are exemplary. He has a natural ability to read the game and know where the ball will be played before it arrives. His understanding of space allows him to make intelligent runs that drag defenders out of position and create opportunities for his teammates. Similarly, with the ability he has to set up his teammates, he has to want to as well. Isak's link-up play is strong, and he's able to combine well with his fellow attackers. Whether it's a quick 1-2 in the box or a selfless assist, Isak's vision and passing ability are often overlooked but are crucial and critical to his game. He has a mature understanding of how to contribute to the overall flow of the game and not just focus on his own goal-scoring opportunities. Of course, one of the standout features of Isak's game is his exceptional pace. He's not just fast in a straight line, but his acceleration allows him to make explosive runs into space, often leaving defenders trailing in his wake. This is particularly valuable for a striker, as it allows him to stretch the opposition's defence, create space for his teammates, and get on the end of through balls. While Isak may not be the most physically imposing striker in terms of raw strength, he compensates with his agility, positioning, and aerial ability. Standing at 6'4", he's more than capable of winning headers against defenders, and his timing in aerial duels is exceptional. Whether it's a long ball or a cross from the flanks, Isak has shown that he can be a threat in the air, adding another dimension to his game. This is where his comparison to Alan Shearer comes from. Click here for our video on the pair of them and subscribe if you enjoy. While the strikers mentioned at the beginning of this video are all excellent, none of them quite have all of these attributes. Gyökeres and Haaland would have the pace and the movement, for example, but lack the creative aspect and technical abilities. While Lewandowski and Kane would have these parts, they lack the pace and movement nowadays. With all these attributes that have led Isak to become the world's best striker and a complete player, will Newcastle manage to hold on to him? The club is known to have financial difficulties. This, paired with the likes of Barcelona or Chelsea, PSG, Liverpool and Arsenal all looking for strikers, can the Magpies keep hold of him? Click here for our video on these Prem players who need to get out of their clubs, and subscribe if you're enjoying the channel. So, where will Isak end up? Who knows? But how did he even get to this position of being wanted by the best clubs in the world? Alexander Isak was born September the 21st, 1999 in Solna, Sweden. Growing up, he displayed a remarkable passion for football, which led him to join the youth ranks of AIK Stockholm at a young age. Even in his early teens, Isak's potential was evident. His coaches and teammates recognized his flair, and he quickly developed a reputation for being a highly technical and gifted forward. At just 16 years old, Isak made his debut for AIK's senior team, an indication of his precocious talent. His performances at AIK attracted the attention of clubs across Europe, and in 2017, Isak made a bold move to German football, signing with Borussia Dortmund. This was a critical point in his development as he transitioned to a more competitive league where the tactical demands were higher and the pace of the game was faster. Isak's time in Germany was a stepping stone to even greater things. After his spell at Dortmund and a brief spell to Dutch football at Willem, he moved to La Liga's Real Sociedad in 2019. The transfer was significant not just for the amount of money involved, but because it represented his commitment to playing at the highest level of European football. His time in Spain was a period of maturation, where Isak began to develop into a complete striker. At Real Sociedad, Isak was not only able to showcase his talent, but also refine his skills in a league known for its technical brilliance. His pace, dribbling ability and finishing were all on full display as he consistently found the back of the net in La Liga. He played a crucial role in helping the team achieve success in domestic competitions, including leading them to a Copa del Rey title. It was at Sociedad where Isak's profile truly began to grow, and his status as one of the most promising young strikers in Europe became undeniable. His performances in Spain caught the attention of top clubs across Europe, but it was English Premier League side Newcastle United that made the move to secure his signature in the summer of 2022. Isak's game is built on a combination of natural talent, athleticism, and tactical intelligence. Let's break down the attributes that make him such a highly regarded forward. Isak's story begins in the suburbs of Stockholm, where he was first introduced to football. His parents, Eritrean immigrants, instilled in him a strong work ethic that became the foundation of his success. From a young age, Isak displayed a unique blend of technical skill, athleticism, and footballing intelligence that set him apart from his peers. These traits caught the attention of AIK Stockholm, one of Sweden's most prestigious clubs, where he joined the youth academy. At AIK, Isak quickly rose through the ranks, making his senior debut at just 16 years old. He announced himself to the footballing world with a stunning goal against Östersunds FK, showcasing his composure beyond his years. By the end of the 2016 season, he had become a key player for AIK, scoring 10 goals in 24 league appearances and drawing comparisons to Zlatan Ibrahimovic, a comparison he humbly acknowledged while striving to carve out his own legacy. In January 2017, Isak made a high-profile move to Borussia Dortmund, one of Europe's top talent-developing clubs. The €9 million transfer fee made him the most expensive Swedish teenager at the time, underscoring the belief in his potential. However, the transition to German football was not without challenges. Dortmund's squad was packed with attacking talent, and Isak struggled to secure consistent playing time under the then coach Thomas Tuchel and his successors. Despite limited opportunities, Isak's time at Dortmund was not wasted. He trained alongside some of the best players in the world and developed his understanding of the game at a higher level. The experience taught him resilience and patience, qualities that would serve him well in the years to come. To gain regular minutes, Isak was loaned to Dutch side Willem II in 2019. It was here that he truly began to shine. In just 18 Eredivisie matches, Isak scored 13 goals and provided 7 assists, including a historic hat-trick against Fortuna Sittard. His performances not only revitalized his career, but also demonstrated his ability to adapt and excel in different footballing environments. Isak's breakout on the global stage came with his move to Real Sociedad in the summer of 2019. The Spanish side, known for nurturing young talent, provided the perfect environment for him to flourish. Under the guidance of manager Imanol Alguacil, Isak became the focal point of Sociedad's attack, blending his technical skills with his physical attributes to devastating effect. In his first season, Isak scored 16 goals in all competitions, including crucial strikes in the Copa del Rey. His ability to deliver in high-pressure situations earned him a reputation as a big-game player. By the 2020-21 season, Isak had taken his game to another level, scoring 17 goals in La Liga and helping Sociedad secure European football. What set Isak apart during this period was his versatility as a striker. Unlike traditional number 9s, he wasn't just a target man or a poacher. Isak was equally adept at dropping deep to link play, drifting wide to create space, and using his blistering pace to exploit defences. His technical proficiency allowed him to execute intricate passing combinations, while his agility and height made him a constant aerial threat. While Isak's club performances were garnering attention, his exploits for the Swedish national team cemented his status as a generational talent. After making his senior debut in 2017, Isak became a regular starter under coach Jan Andersson. His performances in UEFA Euro 2020 were particularly noteworthy. Although Sweden were eliminated in the round of 16, Isak's dribbling vision and creativity were on full display, earning him widespread praise. As Sweden's primary attacking outlet, Isak embraced the responsibility of leading his country on the international stage. His ability to score crucial goals and create opportunities for his teammates made him indispensable, and his composure in high-pressure moments further underscored his maturity. As the world's best striker, Isak has redefined what it means to play the position. He's the epitome of the modern forward, dynamic, multifaceted, and unrelenting in pursuit of excellence. Whether scoring spectacular goals, creating opportunities for his teammates, or leading by example in big moments, Isak continues to raise the bar for strikers around the globe.